Spurgeon here with RevZilla, and in this video we're going to break down the Street and Steel Raider helmet available at RevZilla.com. So Street and Steel is one of our exclusive brands here at RevZilla, and really what this means for you is we get direct feedback from the customers, we can talk to the designers, and we can make sure that your feedback is heard. Now this is a helmet that's been in design for a few years at this point, and really what you're seeing here is from a styling standpoint, that whole retro dirt helmet look is hot. This is going to be Street and Steel's take on this. Now I say dirt helmet style. This is a helmet that even though you can wear full goggles with this, it will fit. This is not something I would recommend wearing as a dirt bike helmet just based on the fact that you're not going to have a lot of ventilation here. If you're riding off-road, really maximizing ventilation is key. Really what this is aimed at street riders that are looking for something with a little bit more of a retro look. Maybe you want to wear goggles on the street because that fits your style. Now from a pricing standpoint, this is coming in at the $100 price point. So there is definitely a bang for the buck feature with this. For those of you out there that are just starting out, maybe you just need your first motorcycle helmet, you like the style, this is definitely something to consider. Like I said, there's a lot of manufacturers out there right now that are really focusing on this style. And keep in mind that RevZilla does have the price match guarantee, so you are guaranteed to get the lowest price. Now from a construction standpoint, polycarb shell, there are two shell sizes available. So the extra small up to medium will get its own shell size, and then large to 2XL gets its shell size. Gets a shell size, you gotta say that 10 times fast. The old Sally sells her she shells down by the seashore part of this. But yes, two different shell sizes with the Raiden. Now, DOT rated, 2 pounds, 10 ounces in a medium, relatively lightweight helmet, especially considering what you're looking at here and looking at some of the competitors. Now, from a fitment standpoint, intermediate oval fit. This is really what we've seen across Street and Steel's brand. A little bit longer front to back, a little bit narrow down the side of the head. What this means is that this is going to work more comfortably for the larger portion of the American market. If you're not familiar when we're talking about head shape and internal fitment, maybe this is your first motorcycle helmet, make sure you check out our How to Size and Buy a Motorcycle Helmet. It'll work to really explain the importance of understanding what your head shape is when you're selecting a helmet, and then once you have the right helmet selected, getting the right size in that. So again, make sure you check out that particular video. Now from a feature standpoint, this is a very bare bones basic helmet. You are going to have some ventilation at the front. There's no vents at the top. If you ride in extremely warm conditions, really the only thing you're going to have to rely on from a venting standpoint is the massive cutout in the front here. You are going to have the drop down. There's no way to actuate the drop down other than reaching up, grabbing the tab, and actually pulling it down. Like I said earlier, if you want to use goggles with this, you can fit pretty much. We tried the regular 100% Acuris, and we tried the Omegas. Everything that we tried on fit with this. Again, larger eye cutout here. The other thing you'll note is that the peak visor on this is removable. You've got 3 snaps. You can pull that off if you want to. Taking a look at the inside. So we were actually riding in this helmet down in Texas for a shoot. Couple things have changed. So this is a pre-production model. The little vent snaps in the leather are going away, and it is going to be a double D-ring construction, not a ratchet strap, which I actually like better. I'm not a fan of ratchet strap designs, so they are going to go with a double D-ring closure for this particular lid. But what is staying the same is the leather interior. So you are getting a full suede leather interior, extremely comfortable, and it gives the helmet much more of a high-end feel than the price point would initially allow you to think. But just very basic, you have 3 snaps. It's not gonna be as heavily contoured as some of the higher end helmets that you'd see out there, but still contoured enough, and then that suede design is gonna be comfortable when you're wearing this for slightly longer rides. You're also gonna have speaker cutouts. So if you wanna add a comm system to this, you will have speaker cutouts so you don't have any extra pressure pushing in on the side of your head. Pulling out the other cheek pad, I do wanna remove the liner just to give you a look at the inside of this. And the snaps on this are rather robust, which I like. It holds it into place. I've worn some higher end helmets where the snaps are actually a little bit easier to pull off, and you can have the liner kind of pull out on you. So the snaps are robust. The front part of this, it is a brow mount, so it just slides up into the liner of the helmet itself. You don't have any undue pressure points at the top. But again, very basic in this design. You are going to have that suede liner though. So again, just gives the helmet a slightly more premium feel. Now, one of the things that I note here is that as far as the internal structure goes, you are going to have these kind of vent structure grooves cut into the EPS liner, but there's no outside vents. So this is really kind of just a carryover from some of other Street and Steel's designs, but I would love to see maybe some ventilation incorporated into this helmet so you can get some air passing through. I think there's a way that you can do that while still keeping that whole retro look. But really, for coming in around the $100 price point, this is going to be a great entry-level option for folks that want that new kind of a retro dirt bike but made for a street style. You just don't want to make a maximum investment. So I would recommend everyone out there at this point in time, if you want to hear what other riders have to say, folks that are already using this, click the info button on your desktop or mobile device and read other rider reviews from folks that are already putting this Street and Steel Raider helmet through its paces. If you're still not sure as to which helmet is right for you and your riding style, reach out to one of our Gear Geeks at 877-792-9455 or shoot an email over to cs@RevZilla.com. They can walk you through all the different helmets available within a given price point to make sure that you find the right helmet to match up with your head shape as well as your riding style. I want to thank you for joining us for this look at the Street and Steel Raider helmet. I'm Spurge. Enjoy the ride.